Hello friends, welcome to our channel Anand Academy of Education. In this video, we're going to solve a problem from the definite integration chapter. And before we go to solve the problem, I request you to subscribe our channel to not miss any of our video updates in future. So the given question is, show that the area enclosed between the curves y square is equal to 12 of x plus 3 and y square is equal to 20 of 5 minus x is 64 root 5 by 3 square units. So we are asked to prove that the area between these two given curves is 64 root 5 by 3 square units. So how do we solve this problem to prove that the given area between the two given curves is 64 root 5 by 3 square units? So let's see how. So we are given two curves. This is the first curve and this is the second curve. So now if we can observe, these two curves are actually two parabolas. These two curves are actually two parabolas. So now if we can look at the first curve y square is equal to 12 of x plus 3. This equation can be written as y minus 0 whole square is equal to 4 into 3 of x minus of minus 3, isn't it? And now this equation is in the form y minus k whole square is equal to 4a of x minus h, and we know that this is standard form of parabola. This equation is standard form of parabola. And now if we can observe and if we can compare these two equations, we can get that the vertex h comma k is minus 3 comma 0. The vertex of the given equation 1 is minus 3 comma 0. And now if we can represent it on the coordinate axis, it would look like this. So this is y square is equal to 12 of x plus 3 and this is vertex v minus 3 comma 0. And now let's go to the second curve. So the second equation is y square is equal to 20 of 5 minus x. And now this can be written as y minus 0 whole square is equal to minus 4 into 5 of x minus 5, isn't it? And now this is in the form, this equation is in the form y minus k whole square is equal to minus 4a of x minus h. And we know this is also another standard form of parabola. This is another standard form of parabola, and the vertex h comma k of this parabola is 5 comma 0. And now if we represent this on the coordinate axis, it would look like this. And one more thing we need to observe from these two figures is that the first curve is open to the positive side of x-axis and the second curve is open to the negative side of x-axis. The first curve is open to the positive side and the second curve is open to the negative side. This is because in the first curve's equation, there is a positive sign before x. Whereas in the second equation, there is a negative sign before x. And so the first curve is open to the positive side of x-axis and the second curve is open to the negative side of x-axis. And we are done with drawing the figures independently on two different coordinate axes. And now let's draw them together in one coordinate axis. So if we can draw them together on one coordinate axis, they would look like this. And this is not a very exact figure, this is a very rough figure, so please forgive me for any inaccurate. So now we need to find the area enclosed between the curves. So we need to find this whole area. And prove that the whole area is 64 root 5 by 3 square units. So how do we prove that the area is 64 root 5 by 3 square units? So before going to prove the area is 64 root 5 by 3 square units, let us first find the points of intersection. So we have 2 points of intersection for these two curves. They are A and A dash. we call the 2 points of intersection as A and A dash. So how do we find these points of intersection? So this is first curve and this is second curve, and LHS are same. So when LHS are same and equal, then RHS must also be equal. So we equate the terms on RHS. So it becomes 12 of x plus 3 is equal to 20 of 5 minus x. And now if we can simplify this, this becomes 12x plus 36 is equal to 100 minus 20x. And this minus 20x comes to the left side and this plus 36 comes to the right side, and now this becomes 32x is equal to 64 and x is equal to 2. So the x coordinate of these two intersecting points is 2, and to find the y coordinates we just need to substitute this value of x in either of the two equations, that is equation number 1 or equation number 2. So let's substitute it in equation number 1 now. So now this becomes y square is equal to 12 of 2 plus 3. So this becomes y square is equal to 60, and now this becomes y is equal to plus or minus root 60. So plus or minus root 60 is 15 into 4. So now this becomes plus or minus 2 root 15. So this is plus 2 root 15 and this is minus 2 root 15. So we found the points of intersection. So now let us observe these two curves again. So now if we can observe these two curves, the given figure is symmetric about x-axis. This means that the upper area or the upper part is as same as the lower part. So the area of the upper part, let's call this area of the upper part, let's call this upper part as A and the lower part as A dash. So the area of A and A dash are same and equal because the figure is symmetric about x-axis, but it is not symmetric about y-axis. It is not symmetric about y-axis because the distance from minus 3 to 2 is 5 units, and the distance from 2 to 5 is 3 units. So these two distances are different, and so this figure is not symmetric about x-axis. So to find the whole area between the curves, we just need to find either the area of the upper part or area of the lower part. And after finding the area of either the upper part or lower part, we just need to double it to find the whole area because the area is symmetric about x-axis. So let us find the area of the upper part. So let us find this area. So the area of the upper part is integral minus 3 to 2 root 12 of x plus 3 dx, because minus 3 to 2. So integrating it from minus 3 to 2, all the area that falls under the first curve. So this area falls under the first curve. So we wrote it as root of 12 of x plus 3. Y square is equal to 12 of x plus 3 and y is root 12 of x plus 3 dx plus integral 2 to 5 root 20 of 5 minus x dx, because from 2 to 5 the area falls under the second curve. Second curve is y square is equal to 20 of 5 minus x and y is equal to root 20 of 5 minus x. So now let us find the first area, minus 3 to 2 root 12 of x plus 3 dx. So this is equal to root 12 of minus 3 to 2 root of x plus 3 dx, and let us take x plus 3 as t. So now this implies dx is equal to dt. So now this is equal to root 12 can be written as root 4 into 3, and now this becomes 2 root 3, and now this is minus 3 to 2 root t dt. X plus 3 we just taken x plus 3 as t, and so root x plus 3 is root t. and this is equal to applying basic form of integrals, that is integral x power n dx, which is equal to x power n by n plus 1. So now this is equal to t power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2, 2 to minus 3. So now this is equal to 2 root 3 into 2 by 3, t power 3 by 2, 2 minus 3. So now this is equal to 4 root 3 by 3, and let's substitute x plus 3 back in the place of t. So now this becomes 3 by 2 over 2 and minus 3. So now this is equal to 4 root 3 by 3 of 2 plus 3 whole power 3 by 2 minus minus 3 plus 3 whole power 3 by 2. So now this is equal to 4 root 3 by 3 into 5 power 3 by 2 minus 0. So now this is equal to 4 root 3 by 3 into root 5 cube. So now this is equal to 4 root 3 by 3 into 5 root 5. So now this is equal to 20 root 15 by 3 square units. So we have found integral minus 3 to 2 root 12 of x plus 3 dx as 20 root 15 by 3 plus, now we need to find this area. So let us find that area. So now integral 2 to 5 root 20 of 5 minus x dx, this is equal to root 20 of 2 to 5 root 5 minus x dx. Let us take 5 minus x as t. This implies minus dx is equal to dt. So root 20 integral 2 to 5 root 5 minus x is t into d minus dx is equal to dt. This implies dx is equal to minus dt. So now this is equal to minus root 20 integral 2 to 5 root t dt. Root t dt. So now this is equal to minus root 20 is root 4 into 5. So now this is root minus 2 root 5 integral 2 to, I don't think this step is needed. So let us write. So integral root t dt is t power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. This is so now this is equal to minus 2 root 5 into 2 by 3 5 minus x whole power 3 by 2 5 to 2 to 5, and now this is 4 root 5 by 3 to 5 minus 5 3 by 2 minus 5 minus 2 whole power 3 by 2. So now this is equal to minus 4 root 5 by 3 of 0 minus minus 3 whole power 3 by 2, isn't it? So now this is equal to 4 root minus 5 by 3, and this minus gets cancelled. Sorry, this is plus. So this minus and this minus gets cancelled and becomes plus. Minus into minus is plus, and now this is root 3 cube. So now this is 4 root 5 by 3 into 3 root 3. So now this is 12 root 15 by 3 square units. 12 root 15 by 3 square units. So this is 12 root 15 by 3, and the whole area is 32 root 15 by 3 square units. So we have found the area of the upper part. We have found this area of the upper part. So we have found this area of the upper part, which is 32 root 15 by 3 square units. So the whole area will be just double this area. The whole area will be the double of this area. So let us find the whole area. Please wait a few seconds. Let me drop this. So the whole area between the curves, will be double of this upper area, which is 2 into 32 root 15 by 3 square units. So now this is 64 root 15 by 3 and 64 root 3 into root 5, because root 15 is root 3 into root 5 by 3. And now this is 64 root 5 by root 3, and now this is 64 root of 5 by 3 square units. So the whole area enclosed between the curves is 64 root 5 by 3 square units. And we need to prove that the area between the curves is 64 root 5 by 3 square units. And the area that we got after finding is 64 root 5 by 3 square units. So these two are same. And so we have proved that the area between the curves is 64 root 5 by 3 square units. Hence proved. I hope you found this video helpful.